Hi there. Welcome to Asad's birthday present. For 30 glorious years, our little brown bear has roamed this earth, and so far we're not all dead. I would say that's reason to celebrate. We've joined together today to honor our good friend, Asad. To honor our good friend, Asad. God, come on. One time on time for something, please, just once. To honor our good friend, Asad. There he is. No. Okay. Not this Asad. This Asad. Our good friend, Asad. Buddy, for the past 4 to 5 years, you have been one of my best friends. We've been through a lot together. From meeting in Boston and starting Appalus to moving out here, and you allowing me to make all these amazing friends. Like, that would not have happened without you. There are very few people in my life I can say I would not be the same person without, and you are one of them. You've been so supportive through some terrible times, you've been able to celebrate with me through amazing times, and there is no one in my life I would rather have be by my side through those things. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I love you so much, and I'm so glad that I get to celebrate this with you. I'm gonna let a couple other people talk because they seem to have some things to say, but I just want to end this and say I love you, happy birthday.
Okay, so this video is being recorded in Liam, partly because the first conversation that I ever had with Asad was about cars, and I'm pretty sure that a BMW is his happy place, so there you go, video from a Bimmer. I was a very, very reasonable child, always. And I think the only thing that I ever actually asked my parents for, because I never asked for like clothes or shoes or whatever, but I asked them only one time for something. It's the only thing they haven't ever acknowledged because it was ridiculous, was when I was in the first grade. All of my friends, every single one of my friends in the all-girls Catholic school that I went to had awesome big brothers, and every day they would tell me about how awesome their big brothers were, and I was super jealous. And I went home and I was like, dear parents, I would like a big brother. They did not do that. I still maintain that it was a perfectly reasonable request. And I found mine. Asad, you have kept me sane through a move to Australia, through years of med school, got years of residency coming up, so buckle up, it's gonna be great. You are awesome. I hate you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Asad. Thanks for Plexus.
Happy birthday, Brotato!
String. I love string. This is a good toy. Yes. Something about string. You're supposed to remember something about a string. I don't quite... Demon cat. Oh, right.
It's Asad's birthday! That's what I was supposed to remember.
Asad.
Happy birthday!
We're really sorry we can't be there.
We'll bring the kitty next time.
Maybe. Kitty Bunny's playdate?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Birthdays are good.
I like birthdays. And guess what? We love you.
We love you. Hello, Asad. Happy 30th birthday. This birthday wish is from both me and Andy.
Things I love most about Asad are that every single day is an adventure. He always has some new crazy something or other, and it's not because he's lucky. It's because he spends all his damn time looking for unusual things and unusual events that make his life more interesting, and a lot more interesting than mine. And he's the nicest person that I think I've ever met, because anytime you ever have an issue, he's always like, I'll fix that right away, buddy, don't worry. Or, what can I do to help? Anytime you actually need something, he's always there for you. And that's rare. But it's super cool. So happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday. Hey, Asad.
Happy birthday, Asad.
I think of you, Asad, as a collective. Much like Plex, you're a little bit of everyone you surround yourself with. You can be animated, you can certainly be dramatic, you can be fun, you can be horrifying sometimes. No, just kidding. You, like Plex, are constantly changing and developing, and you're changing and developing our group right along with you. And I don't remember meeting you, but I can't imagine now our group of friends without you in it. When I came to visit you in Cambridge, it meant a lot to me that you treated me just like one of my friends would treat me, and just like I treat my friends. And I've known you for so much less time. I couldn't believe how comfortable it was just sharing a story or just talking with you. And I think that goes to show how easy it is for you to listen, and how good you are at taking those listening skills and doing things like planning and scheming. One of my favorite things of Asad is your scheming, of course, but you really end up holding us all together in harmony, much like Plex does for our movie collection. So thanks, Asad. We love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday! Finally 30!
Happy birthday, Asad. From one 30-year-old to another. Let's see, how long have I known you? Feels like forever, but a good type of forever. Never forget, first met you, you were the jackass who stopped me on my brand new tattoo. Knew it was gonna be a great start from then on. Because of you, I got to travel a lot more than I've ever done in my life. I got to see New York, Boston, Vegas again. Pretty much a lot of Vegas. Looking forward to many more trips with you, buddy. Literally anywhere on the map, just I'll go with you, because you, me, Nick, Zach, we make great travel buddies. You're actually one of my favorites. You know how to get things done when we go on vacation. Very organized. Well, other than that, you already know how I feel about you, bud. Love you. You're awesome. Stay classy. And once again, happy birthday, buddy.
Hi, Assad. I'm slacking off at work, and I hope the sound guy can't hear me. Well, I wish you a happy birthday.
Assad!
Happy birthday, Assad.
Can't believe it's been 15 years.
15.
Yeah. Happy 30th.
Our relationship can almost drive. Happy birthday.
Hi, Assad. If I'm watching this, you're probably dead right now. Either that, or Zach has successfully edited this into your 30th birthday video. Happy birthday, buddy. 30 years, I love you. I loved you for I've loved you for like 7 to 8 years. I've known you for about 13. The love came later, but I don't remember how we met. I've said this before, you might know, but it was Loyola Academy. There was a lobby involved. You were around. We became friends. And then I think I fell in love with you probably across the table at a Taco Bell at some point, watching you eat a quesadilla, and that's when I knew that we'd be friends forever. But aside from all the silly stuff and the good memories and the frustrating memories, I love that you give more than you take, Asad. You always have, as long as I can remember, and that's one of your most amazing qualities. You give time, you give love, you give all of yourself and more than you have. You might even overextend yourself a little bit, but you give so much, and you've made so many friends, and you've earned every last one of them. And I just want you to know that we all love you. I'm sure you'll see it in this video, either before me or after me or whenever it might come, but I love you, buddy. Happy 30th.
Hey Assad, happy birthday, 30. Oh my goodness. We have officially known each other for half of our lives, and somewhere along the line we got old. I don't know what that's all about.
Happy birthday, Assad. A is for Assad, whose birthday it is. S is for celebration, whose birthday this is. A is for Assad, whose birthday this is. And D is for Dawn.
Happy birthday, Assad. I think we've officially known each other for half our lives now, and it all sort of started by our friends knew each other, but we didn't know each other yet. We heard good things. We met up when Matt was rehearsing one day, and we ended up walking around Loyola, and we've just been hanging out ever since. You've been to New York, you've been to Boston. I always make time to come out and see you, and everyone would ask me, it's like, oh cool, like you're going out to other cities, what are you doing? And nobody really got that I was just going to hang out with you. Wouldn't sightsee, wouldn't do anything, we would just sit around and watch TV and movies like we always do, and that was always worth it because it was always a fun time. You've been helping me out with anything that's ever come up. The first time was I got a speeding ticket when I was 16. You came with me to the office, make sure everything was okay. I was having a heart attack in front of the woman. She made fun of me, and you reassured me everything was okay. And ever since then, you've always been there to be around and make sure I was alright. We've had good times, we've had rough times, but you're always there for me and I'm always there for you. I hope you know that. I love you, buddy, and happy 30th birthday.
So Asad is one of my oldest friends. Our parents were actually friends before we were even born, so friendship goes back a ways. Let me think. My favorite thing about Asad is definitely his sense of humor. I can always rely on him, even when things seem really gloomy and serious and a lot of stuff's going down, that he's always there with a really funny observation about the situation, but also just a way to make it seem a little bit better and that things aren't as bad as they might seem. So yeah, that I really appreciate about him over the years, that he's been able to do that, and also just been a really good ear to sound things off of and talk about all kinds of stuff in life, from being teenagers to now adults and working. I've always been really grateful to have him as a friend to sort of talk to about things as they come up in life. But if there's one memory I can recall in terms of our friendship sort of being as strong as possible was definitely us, maybe not just on one occasion, but running around trying to make things happen when we both linked up again after several years in Boston. And I think a lot of those memories are going to stay with me the rest of my life. And being hungry for success, and also just having a really similar outlook on achieving things in life, being as no more important than the people in your life, and that if you're going to do well and be successful, the biggest part of that was to have people that you cared about, and vice versa. And so he's been really an inspiration in that way. So I'm really lucky to call him a friend.
Hey, happy birthday, man. You remember that time we got into a fight? Yeah, me too. What's crazy is how much we've actually been through, and we still find it easy staying up late night, talking about life decisions. I mean, mainly just cars, but we talk about important stuff too. You've taught me so much, just growing up, learning from you. You've always been there for me as a brother and role model. You showed me how to make my 20s a little less embarrassing by not doing most of what you did. I can't wait to see what I should be avoiding in my 30s. You've always been able to pull the monotony out of life, and I'm sure it'll be just as interesting into our 60s. That's why I've always been proud to call you my brother, even if that means waking up to you standing in my doorway, scratching your stomach, wearing those same damn orange boxers. Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Asad. We are all here celebrating your big day. And as you know, so many good memories come to mind, especially the early on when you were just born and we didn't know whether you're going to break apart in two when we tried to wash your butt. But it turned out it wasn't as fragile as we thought. But
probably dropped him a few too many times.
Yeah. But we were always extra cautious with the first one, because we didn't know how tough these kids could be. Yeah, until Nani showed us how, and it turned out that you were not as fragile as we thought initially. And yeah, since you are still in one piece, so I assume we did it right. So, and Yeah, except occasionally you go off the big hills and tumble all over or try to sled down, and then you wonder whether your face could be put back together or not. And that turned out okay too. Now all you gotta do is just stop running into stationary objects and we'll be good.
Happy birthday, Asad. You may have many more. It seems like just yesterday when you were born, and I stayed in the hospital with you for almost 27 days with you in the hospital, so that was the precious time and moment, and hope at that time you were still, it seems like that you are still the newborn while wearing your underwears and still walking around in the house.
And when you were born, I had to stay in the hospital for 21 days with your mom because she went through so much while getting you out here. So
they are very good memories which we can share. The one of them is like when we went to Pakistan. We used to go to Pakistan every other year to meet your grandparents. And one time when one of the goat at Bakr Eid.
It really gave you a good nudge.
So that was a good thing, and I think so we have got some pictures also, and I think so.
Kamba Chacha still remembers that one. So those were some of the really exciting times.
And it seems like now you are really grown up.
And you are working on maturity, of course.
Some are slower than others, don't worry about it. Everyone takes their time. But on that note, I mean, we all love you. I mean, there's a reason that everyone got together and made this for you. For some reason, we all love you, Asad.
Happy birthday. We love you, Asad.